Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Busy day as always.
Good
Um,
deal.
Thank you so much for taking your time to talk to me today.
Yeah.
My name is Savannah. I'm a writer, just a sports writer with the Richmond Times Dispatch, and I'm just kind of writing a story today about, I would just say, your season so far, a preview story going into the race this weekend, along with just some of your favorite memories of Richmond. And I think just first, I kind of just wanted to ask you, heading into Richmond this weekend, what are you excited about? What's going on?
Yeah. Richmond is this was a race I missed earlier in the year, so I'm excited to get back up there and run. I've personally enjoyed going to Richmond. It's kind of the racetrack. It's funny. I tell people all the time. It's the most to drive. It's the most boring racetrack ever to drive on. But it is so difficult to get a hold of, and you wouldn't think that those two things would be in the same sentence, but it's just it's I guess it's so simple, it's complicated. And it has just become a challenge, I think, for everyone over the years, minus just a couple guys. I feel like the rest of the field is as inconsistent there as I see at any other track we go to. So yeah, it's always been a challenge for me. Always been super hit or miss there. Hopefully this weekend is more of a hit rather than a miss, and we can get out of there with a win.
Absolutely. And you're going to make an appearance this weekend too for the NASCAR fan experience. Just what does it mean to kind of interact with the fans for you as a very well-known, prominent fan favorite racer?
Yeah, well, NASCAR does a good job, I would say, in general, of trying to include everyone at the racetrack and their event, and to make them have access and have a different vantage point than you might have at other sporting events around across the country. So yeah, NASCAR has really always been at the forefront of that, and the way they've redone Richmond there is given people a even better opportunity to see things up close, and then ultimately have a continue to have a good opportunity to watch the race from the stands or wherever it may be.
Absolutely. And, you know, this season's been a rocky one for you so far with the injury and the suspension. Just how are you feeling right now, and how are you feeling heading into this weekend?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good, honestly. Just looking forward to the coming weeks and seeing kind of where it all shakes out. So yeah, I feel good on my end, and I feel like our team's in a good place too. So we're just working through it.
Absolutely. And how has your confidence been doing these last few weeks? I know that, has it wavered at all? And just how do you feel mentally heading into this race as well?
Yeah, I feel good from that standpoint too. So that this is a sport that is going to be a bit of a roller coaster sometimes, and you have to just ride it. And there's going to be days where everything goes your way, and even periods of time that it seems like things are going good, and there's going to be times where it's not. But I think the big thing to that is just ride the roller coaster, and don't get too far up on the good days, and then also apply that on the bad ones too.
Do you have any favorite memories of any of the races you've done in Richmond in your career?
We haven't done very good, to be
Hmm.
honest, at Richmond, but we won an Xfinity race there in 2015. That's the only time I feel like I've ever been in contention to win.
And with the playoffs coming up, you're kind of in more of an underdog role now, compared to some of the other teams out there. Just is that a role you kind of enjoy and embrace?
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm just looking forward to getting to the track and doing my job.
Absolutely. And then this weekend, I know the ideal result is always to win, but what would you call a successful race at Richmond this weekend?
Yeah, to win. I mean, ultimately, anything short of that's probably not what we're looking for.
Hmm. Absolutely. And just my last question for you today is just, do you feel like you need a win this weekend or a win in general to, get back in the playoff race, or do you think you can slowly get back in there based on points?
Yeah, I've said that we need to win to get back in since I came back. So I don't look at that any different today as I did whenever I got back.
Hmm. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking your time to just speak with me real quick today. Do you have anything else you'd like to add, or do you have any questions for me at all?
I'm all good. Thank you.
All right. Well, good.